Hi everyone, today my team and I are going to be talking about smart wearables in context with IoT devices. We will be following this outline for our video.
Wearable technology is an emerging trend that integrates high-end technology into daily activities. Wearable technology fits with the changing and more active lifestyles of this century. It can be worn on a small part of the body and focuses on tracking and improving health, physical activity, and wellness. The most common smart wearable technology includes smart rings, smart jewelry, smart watches, fitness trackers, and smart clothing. Today we want to focus on smart watches. It began to be released by major electronics companies as well as by new startups. One of the first offerings was the Samsung Galaxy Gear in September 2013. Apple followed more than a year later with the Apple Watch in April 2015. Wearable technologies, known just as wearables, are electronic devices that are physically worn by an individual in order to track, analyze, and transmit personal data. These smart IoT devices can track biometric data from heart rate to sleep patterns, and are also becoming popular consumer technologies in the gaming and fashion industries. People are the most information factors in the market. Almost all the preliminary preparations for the product to be launched in the market are based on whether this new product is intended to the needs of people. As a result of this need research, many smart devices can be developed and with the IoT technology. The most important part of the wearable technology product with the IoT technology is part where sensors are located. Sensors are devices that can detect the information required for these smart devices from environment. Smart glasses will be replaced by smart contact lenses. Smart wearable technological products developed with IoT can often find its place in this sensor.
Now that we understand IoT and how it works in smart wearables, let's talk about the Apple Watch. Apple's brand has been synonymous with leading industrial design and usability for decades, and this can be further seen in the sales of the Apple Watch. The first Apple Watch was launched on September 2014. The watch was designed to be paired with a smartphone and provide various functionalities. It was aimed to change the way we communicate by sending and receiving messages, answering calls to your iPhone, and sharing personalized health information, among others. Now let's take a look at the technology used for the iWatch. It makes use of descriptive analytics overall. It is inbuilt with Wi-Fi, cellular, Bluetooth, and NFC for communication. The watch's sensor include an accelerometer and gyroscope to detect movement. Also at the back of the watch, there is heart rate sensor to monitor ECG and blood oxygen measurement. The watch is powered by an entire computer system on a single custom chip, which Apple has labeled the S1 SIP, System in Package. Another internal component is something Apple calls the Taptic Engine. It is a linear actuator that produces haptic feedback to give tactile cues when a call or notification comes in or an action is performed. Moving on to Apple's business model, overall, Apple has a diversified business model that consists of products and services. For the company, wearables and accessories are growing fast and contributed to 11% of the sales in 2020 alone. Apple has a vertically integrated business model. It is involved in designing and manufacturing its own OS, application software, hardware, and services. And because of this, it is able to make such top-notch products and is able to sell them at a premium price. Lastly, in terms of distribution channels, Apple has been expanding the network by using company-owned retail stores, online stores, and also a variety of indirect distribution channels. When looking at the value proposition of the Apple Watch, first of all, it offers convenience. Secondly, it offers health and safety monitoring. And lastly, it offers movement and fitness tracking. For the target market, Apple intends to advertise the watch to people of all ages. However, it uses different advertising platforms for each of the audience category. Now let's take a look at Apple's revenue model. It has three components. First one being product sales, for example, sales of Apple Watch, iPhone, etc. Second is subscription fees associated with iTunes Store, iCloud, Apple Music. And the last component is extended warranty fees for its products.
Next up, I will be introducing Care Predict. CarePredict is a company that uses AI-powered digital health platform to help seniors live independently through just-in-time senior care. Satish Mova is the founder and CEO of CarePredict. The reason he created CarePredict was because he found the unpredictability surrounding his senior parents' health was leading to unpredictability in his life when he was juggling a young family and a career. Therefore, he wanted to take a better care of his 80 and 90 years old parents who live independently by getting early insight into their well-beings and intervene before something happened. He also found that the first sign of changes in seniors' health often appear as changes in their daily activities, and that's why he created an AI solution that will let the caregiver catch the signs of decline early on and prevent the declines in seniors' health. For the business model, as the mission of the CarePredict was to identify seniors' health issues before they become emergent. The first business model is aimed to change the old conventional senior care system from merely physiological measurement of detection and treatment to the observation of changes in behavior patterns to predict and prevent unfortunates from happening. For the technology, the CarePredict Temple wearable combines AI, multiple sensors, and smart location technology to measure behavior patterns of seniors, such as sleeping, toileting, movement, etc. And this also led the care staff to be more proactive in providing early intervention. On top of that, the real-time location tracking technology benefits both the resident and caregivers by enabling quicker assistance when needed, which improves staff productivity and efficiency. Last but not least, the Temple wearable also provides other features for emergency needs. For the market strategy, as the number of people over the age of 65 years is projected to be 2.1 billion by 2050, while the number of caregivers decline, CarePredict is targeting the customers such as caregivers of seniors who live independently, senior care facilities, and the home care agency owners. And this comes with the value proposition to increase the quality of care and extend life by real-time intervention. Also, with the gathering of the data, it can not only improve the staff scheduling and efficiency, but provide peace of mind to seniors' families. For the revenue model, currently CarePredict only consists of product sales as well as the subscription fee for the data platform.
Finally, when we look at both companies, in terms of similarity, they share some portion of the technology, make use of Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and sensors. They also have similar revenue models that is product and service oriented. When looking at the differences, we find Apple relies on descriptive analytics, whereas CarePredict use predictive analytics in its use of ML and in prediction of the patients. And the value proposition that Apple focuses upon is entirely different from CarePredict. It does touch upon healthcare aspect, however, it is not in that depth. Lastly, the size of the companies are completely different. CarePredict is a startup that is still going through stages of funding, whereas Apple is a public traded company in the market and boost of tremendous cash flow.